One of my favorite decks ever, Dragapult Charizard, might finally be playable again in the new standard format. Now that aggressive decks like Regidrago are out of the format, this deck has a lot of potential to shine once again. It's one of my most successful decks I've ever played in my Pokemon TCG career, and I'm super excited to revisit this deck and try it out and see how it works in our new standard format. So let's go check out my brand new Dragapult Charizard list in today's video. One of my favorite and most successful decks I've ever played is back with a vengeance in the new format. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Journey Together deck video, and today I want to try out Dragapult Charizard in the rotation format. I think this deck is really powerful, and the way I've built it, it's a lot more aggressive. We've seen actually in like the past couple formats, Dragapult Charizard was more of a slower approach type deck where you would kind of sit back, use Budu, build up your board, and that's just mostly how Dragapult's being played right now. You're just trying to spam Budu and go with a slower approach. With this build, you're trying to be aggressive, and you're trying to get fast Phantom Dives off, or, fast Burning Darknesses off. You're just trying to be aggressive, fast, and powerful, and I really like this deck. With its current, setup, you can get some really good checkmate board states established, especially with the help of Pidgeot. I think Pidgeot is one of the strongest cards right now in the format. I think a lot of decks are really sleeping on how good Pidgeot really is, but like I said, with Pidgeot in the deck, you can set up some insane boards where it's really hard for your opponent to win, or really hard for them to navigate how to approach your board. I mean, when you have both a Dragapult, a Charizard, and a Pidgeot in play, and two Drakloaks in the bench, you're basically doing whatever you want, which is crazy, and this deck definitely is a lot of fun to play, and it's one of my favorite decks to play right now in the format. I played with it on stream for a while, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to show it off and see how this deck can really just show off how it really plays in today's video. If y'all are new here to the channel, though, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 76/80,000 subs here on the channel. I think it'd be dope if we could hit that milestone, at some point in the future. I think that'd be cool. And of course, if you enjoy the video, leave a like and all that good stuff. So yeah, this deck, like I said, I've had success with it in the past. I played it back in the Twilight Masquerade meta before we got Shrouded Fable, and I won like 3 tournaments in a row with it. You can check out all that content over on my second channel. And I thought, why not revive the list now that Drago is dead? The reason why I stopped playing that deck was literally because Regidrago just destroyed you. I just thought the Drago matchup was awful, and I didn't want to play a deck that had a bad Drago matchup in the format. So now that rotation's here, this deck actually could be good again. Now, like I said, the way I built it, it's a lot more aggressive. We are going to be playing Sparkling Crystal as the ace spec so that you can use Phantom Dive as fast as possible. Like, ideally, we want to try to be doing, like, turn 2, turn 3 Phantom Dives if possible. Helping out our deck with the setup is Cleffa. This deck is a little bit weaker than it was before. There's no more Bibarel, which I really enjoyed playing in the deck, by the way. Obviously, I love Bibarel. And also lost Rodom and Luminion, which are also pretty annoying for the deck to lose because you can't go first now and just set up a turn 1 instant charge, which kind of sucks. So it did lose a lot of its, like, power level with speed, but you still have Cleffa. I really like Cleffa. It's a great card. Just go into Cleffa, draw 7 cards. Pretty good stuff, or drop the 7. And then, obviously, getting 7 cards can make it easier to pull off these quick search combos. Helpful cards like Jacq can also get you to those turn 2 Pidgeot board states. You can even get a bunch of Drakloaks going, and then Drakloak can easily help you get to turn 2 Pidgeot. I mean, ideally, you're trying to get the bird out as fast as possible. Once you get Pidgeot out, the deck really does come together. You set up damage with Phantom Dive, so you can take knockouts with the Charizard in the late game. You can put damage on stuff so that Burning Darkness can kill them if they play around it. You can use Charizard in general as your main attacker. You don't have to use Dragapult. Charizard sometimes can carry the weight by itself because it is just that strong of a card in our current format. When like every deck is using big basics, I can't really answer Charizard. It's actually really easy for Charizard to sweep the opponent, especially when there's a Pidgeot on board and they cannot answer the Pidgeot in time. Now, before I get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're getting any Pokemon TCG pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern does sell codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking to get any Journey Together codes, get your Journey Together codes over at Card Cavern, or any other older set IRL singles product, anything like that. Card Cavern's got them all on their website. If you get anything over at Card Cavern, at the checkout, use my discount code CODELEF to get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So big shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF. Link down below. And also big shout out to the second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to go check them out down below. Check out any of the awesome product they sell there. Their dice, damage counters, ability markers. Great product to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG Tabletop. Definitely check them out down below. If you get anything over there, use code LDF for a 10% discount on your purchase. So shout out the 2 sponsors. Check them out. Link down below to both. Use code LDF. And if you want to go sub to my second channel, I'd also greatly appreciate that. I got a lot of Atlanta content going out this week, so you definitely want to check that out if you're going to be in attendance at Atlanta. So yeah, here is the deck list once again. I am playing a thin line of Pidgeot, a 1-1-1 line. Sadly, I can't fit more than a 1-1-1 line in the deck. I am playing a Pidgeotto. I am playing Team Evo. If we're not going Cleffa, we can always sit back, Team Evo, get some Drakloaks down, get a Charmeleon down, get a Pidgeotto down, whatever the case may be. I am playing a Hawlucha. Very useful card in a lot of situations. I feel like in matchups like Golden Go or Even in like mere Dragapult situations against Charizard, whatever, the 70 HP from Gimme Ghouls and Dreepies, Charmanders is very exploitable with Hawlucha. Also, Hawlucha lets you do some insane plays against like Fez and Tealmask Ogerpon against Terror Box and stuff, so it's actually really good. I really enjoyed this card a lot in this deck. You could take, like, insane 4-prize turns with Dragapult. I mean, sometimes you don't even use Charizard. You can literally just win the game with 2 Dragapults as long as Pidgeot is doing whatever you want it to do. I am playing a Jamming Tower. I know it's Sparkling Crystal, but look, just wait to play this. It's very good to have against Gardevoir, which is a tough matchup, I think, for this deck. But if you have the Jamming Tower, the Guardian matchup, I think, becomes pretty favored. And then I got an Artazon, just get around Budu. The one thing I will say about this deck, yeah, Budu's a little annoying because it is a little bit more of a rare candy heavy deck. Well, we got the TM Evo in there, a bunch of stage 1s. It's not the end of the world. Budu can be scary, but because we are also an aggressive Dragapult deck, and I feel like if you can set up Dragapult in Dragapult mirror situations and Pidgeot, you have a better advantage in those situations. That's why. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not using max rarity on this deck, I don't know. I'm just trying something different with my favorite deck to play right now, so why not, right? I just kind of like the vibe of this deck with no bling. Just saying. Anyways, go show off the deck and let's check out what it's all about in today's video. All right, we hit an N Zoroark deck. Interesting. We got the double Buddy Poffin. Let's go. Do we have Pidgeot? Okay, we do. We have Drakloak, Charizard's in there. How's our energy count looking? Crystal's in there. Priced a few energies. All right, good to know. We'll do this for these two. Pass? This is actually a decent hand if we draw an energy. Because we can get double stage 2, and we can start immediately doing Phantom Dive. So we're playing against Zoroark, a matchup we definitely need to, like, aggressively evolve our stuff. Actually, pretty bad if we get Iono here, because we're going to lose our board to Darmanitan, so we have to be very careful. Playing around Counter Catcher could be kind of relevant, too, in this matchup. Not sure where their A-Spec is. Also, part of this matchup is do not attack Zoroark EX with Dragapult at all costs. And okay, unfortunate Iono. Our hand was cracked. We had Rare Candy Pidgeot. That's pretty good Iono, though. You can't complain about that. All right. We'll see what they're able to do here. So, yeah, part of the plan is, like, we do not want to hit into the Zoroark with Dragapult or Charizard. Well, they're benching a lot of low HP Pokemon 2-prizers for us to knock out, which is pretty good. So I will take that. It's good for us. Squawk and Seize. Oh, wow. 4 supporters discarded, and they had to use up their Pal Pad. You hate to see it. All right. We actually could attack here. This is a pretty good hand. This is a pretty good hand. I do want to get the Pidgeot out. I think if we're going to win this game, we're going to need the Pidgeot because I need a bit of control over what I'm doing. So I definitely need to get Bird out this turn. That's my main priority. Okay. So let's get the 2 Drakloaks out. And then see if we can find a Rare Candy Pidgeot combo. I'll take that. Could try to go into Cleffa. I don't. They might have a Monkey Dory. I don't really just want to randomly bench Cleffa. I'll just do this first real quick. I guess actually I should have maybe shuffled. All right, all good. We got Arven. Actually, yeah, it might have been correct to shuffle there. It's fine. Ultra Ball for... Or Arven for Ultra Ball. Rescue board. We'll still go into Cleffa, but make sure we do this first. Keep the Charizard. Grab the big bird here. And then we can... I mean, I could have went Jet Headbutt. I don't really think I need to do that. I think we just... Quick search for... Another Poffin. We thin out the Cleffa. Actually, getting Artazon could have been good, too, to remove the Ends Castle. That's what I maybe should have grabbed there as Artazon, actually, so I can get rid of their Ends Castle. Yeah. Probably should have did that instead. That's fine. Let's just rescue board. We could go Rare Candy Charizard here. Yeah, sure. So, I actually don't know about the energy attachments because I only have 3 in the deck. Thinking about just putting the 2 on the Charizard. I feel like wherever I put the energy is most likely going to get Darmanitan. So there's no reason to attach energy there, and then we'll just Cleffa for 6. All right, we've built up a pretty good board. Our board presence is insane right now. We have double Drakloak, a Pidgeot, a Charizard in play. Pretty good turn, too. So let's see what they can do. I should have gotten Artazon, though, and bumped the Ends Castle. That was a misplay, but whatever. It is what it is. Just wanted to thin out the Poffin, because I don't think I'm going to need to play another Poffin. But I should have got Artazon. They could have played it, though. Their bench is really jammed up right now, though. Having the Fez and the Squawk in play is kind of griefing them. Squawk especially is like griefing them because it's just now it's a free counter catcher target. We want them to take the first prize of this match. So we're just going to let them do their thing. There's an Iono. That's fine. Let's see what we get off the Iono. And can they pull off 8 Darmanitan and Snipe play this turn? Let's see. We got Turo. There's the Darmanitan. They need Ends PP up combo. They haven't played in... There's no Dark in the discard. They have to trade away a Dark Energy. That did not happen. They could have a Devo in the deck. We have to be a little mindful of Devo, so watch out for that. Yeah. This is what I was worried about. They're just going to put a Zork in the active and pass. See, because we can't hit into the Zork. So I think the play is just go Quick Search, Boss KO, Squawkabilly. I don't... Okay, well, we'll start off with Drakloak. Honestly, I am very tempted to just Cleffa again. Part of what I want to do this turn, honestly, is to just let me get access to Counter Catcher. Yeah, if I attack with Dragapult, it's just a bad idea. I mean, we could just go Quick Search Boss, right? KO Squawkabilly, call it a day. We could Jet Headbutt them for 70, which isn't terrible either. We have the Hawlucha in the deck, so we can go like Jet Headbutt for 70, next turn Counter Catcher, or we can hit them for 200. I don't know, it's not a good idea. I also don't mind... I think I just want to take advantage of Counter Catcher in this match, if possible. So I think I'm just going to grab a... I don't even know what I want with this. Let's take something for next turn, I guess. We'll take Crystal. I'll play this. I guess I could have went Boss KO Darmanitan, then they hit me for 170, and then I have to waste another boss, right? I think I'd rather just get access to Counter Catcher in this match if possible. I don't really need much, to be honest. Take that, I guess. Let's get this guy down. I'll just pass. I wanna use Counter Catcher. I'm not really too worried about my opponent being able, like, knowing their deck's damage output is really low. I don't want to just randomly give them like a knockout. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice the stage 2 if I don't have to. Also, I don't want to waste Boss's order just yet. Currently, I mean, I guess maybe I should have went Boss there because the prize map is on the board. We can go like Boss KO Squawk, Boss KO Fez. I don't know. I guess maybe I should have went Boss there. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm down to chill. I'm down to just Cleffa. I want to play from behind, too. I also don't want to give them Counter Catcher for what it's worth. So, yeah. I just want to make sure Pidgeot survives. But next turn, we'll just go Counter Catcher, because they're just obviously going to go Darmanitan, knock out Drakloak with Rescue Board, knock out Cleffa, and then I'm just going to go Counter Catcher, kill Fez with Charizard, probably? Or do I Phantom Dive? I mean, if this Pidgeot's never going away, it's probably better to Phantom Dive, right? Though knocking out their Fez isn't terrible either. I don't know. I think both plays are decent. I think I'll probably just... To be fair, though, Charizard is the most important attacker in the end game. So I'd rather probably go Dragapult first and then clean up later with Charizard. So I'll probably just end up going... Maybe I just... Yeah, maybe I do just go Phantom Dive here. So I want to keep Charizard around for the late game. We could go Hawlucha. I could try to get Hawlucha here. Knock out the Fez. But I need to evolve that Drakloak. I don't want to give them another 2 prizes with Zoark. Okay, well, let's do the Drakloak first. Take the Jamming Tower. We're not going to play it. Just going to take it. We could get Fez, I guess. I don't know. Do I want Fez? I think we just... Play Arven. For Tera Orb. Hawlucha's in there, right? Alright, it's not even in the deck. Never mind, we don't have Hawlucha. So I guess we're just gonna KO the Squawkabilly, I guess. Sure, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, sure. Don't know if I want to do anything else. I guess we can attach to Drakloak and then Still have Quick Search. I don't really need much, to be honest. We're probably going to get Iono next turn. I might as well just take, like, a card I don't really care about. Just get Artazon, I guess. Get rid of the End's Castle. Tempted to evolve this Drakloak. As long as we have Pidgeot on the board. Sure, I guess. I don't know. They might just be hitting with Reshiram, though. That's fine. We'll evolve it, and they'll just Phantom Dive. Well, as long, I mean, I don't see the Pidgeot dying anytime soon, so as long as that happens, it's fine. They're on 4, so I could also, because we're doing 240 now, so we could just put, we could put 4 here, 1 here, 1 there. So now the Zoroark's on 270 HP. That guy can get knocked out by Charizard. Yeah, this is such a perfect math. Now we can honestly just sweep with Charizard if we have to. Yeah, this seems fine. Now we just sweep him with Charizard, probably to end off the game here, I think. And our board is insane. Darmanitan is not a good attacker. They can just go Reshiram, and I'm like, all right, you go Reshiram, I'm just going to go smack, clap back with Charizard. Yeah, I don't know. The game's probably just, like, wraps now. I think we kind of just have, like, a checkmate. As long as they can't KO Pidgeot, like, unless they're just playing, like, a random Luxray, they could. You never know. This is a deck that I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent had a Luxray, but we're tied on prizes, so it can't kill Pidgeot. Like, as long as this Pidgeot stays on the board, I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm going right now. Like, as long as Pidgeot is not getting KO'd, it's fine. Like, our board presence is nuts. That's what I like about this deck, is, like, the ability to just have Pidgeot and, like, a bunch of Drakloaks. Like, you saw that turn 2 pop-off? That was crazy. And now we can just win the game by going Gust. We don't even, like, we can ignore the Zoroark if we have to. Like, as long as they literally cannot KO Pidgeot, we can just go Quick Search for Boss, Quick Search for Boss, and it ends the game, basically. They have to have, like, some Luxray or something to stop me. But we'll see. I mean, next turn, I'm just gonna Phantom Dive or Charizard, whatever. Quick Search Boss, KO Fez, probably fine. We'll see if they can even attack me this turn. They need some Ends PP ups. I'm assuming they can attack. They have the Fez, the Zoroarks are in play. They can draw a lot of cards. But like I said, the Darmanitan's basically rendered useless now. You have no energy in the discard or anything. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We have, like, a pretty unbreakable, like, type board right now, where it's like, if they cannot ever one-shot Pidgeot, they just can't win the game. So, like, if they were to go, like, Boss Pidgeot this turn, hit it for 170 to two-shot it, I just go Quick Search for Boss, kill their Fez with Dragapult. If they kill the Pidgeot, the Charizard just KOs the Zoroark for game. Like, it's essentially checkmate. Like, it's really hard for my opponent to win the game with my current board state right now. They have to have literally, like, a Luxray in the deck. But even then, it's like, as long as I have Charizard in play too that also can't get knocked out, they can't win. Because if they ever take 2 more prizes, Charizard just one-shots a fresh Zoroark. And then I don't have to worry about Reshiram blowing me up. This is effectively how this matchup plays out, I feel like. You just try to play from behind if you can. And you try to evolve up your board as fast as possible. Getting Pidgeot out immediately is very important. So being able to get a turn 2 quick search off is very crucial in this deck. So you can avoid the Pidgeot getting Darmanitan. Because if the only way they can beat you is if they just kind of spam Darmanitan against you and you can't get a good enough board going, it's pretty bad. But we'll see what they're able to do here. They're retreating. Like, it's a pretty boring way to win, but I mean, hey, Quick Search Boss pretty good. But it looks like they're actually going to swing with the Pekarunt Zoroark here. Okay. They got another Binding Mochi going. All right. It's fine with me. It doesn't really make a difference. The Binding Mochi doesn't really matter too much. Because I'm just going to go Quick Search for Boss, KO Fez. Call it a day. It's a boring way to win, but this is kind of the point of this deck. You just set up really good boards. You use Dragapult to set up math for Charizard, and yeah, pretty good stuff. This matchup is basically just hope that you don't get bodied by Darmanitan before you at least get to build up a really good board. But having the extra draw with Drakloak is good alongside Quick Search as an option. That's why I like this deck so much. We'll see what they got. I'm just going to swing for 170. I highly doubt that. Well, they could Darmanitan, but the math doesn't really matter, does it? Not really. Yeah, they're just going to Reshiram me here. How much HP? We have 110. All right. We could just do this. Attach. Attach. Sure. Slam down Jamming Tower. Quick Search. I wonder what I'm grabbing here. Is it a boss? It is indeed a boss. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Who would have guessed? I was getting a boss's order. Just Phantom Dive. Even if they kill the Dragapult, like, again, the Charizard just sweeps. I don't think it matters, right? Put this damage. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's basically checkmate. Quick Search for Boss. That's all we gotta do. As long as we have the other boss in the deck and they don't kill Pidgeot, we can't lose. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Never lose with this deck. Crazy stuff. I love it. I love it. Pidgeot's just such a good card. We'll see what they got. Because, yeah, they can knock out Dragapult, then it's like, all right, Charizard KOs you. And you can't one-shot Charizard because I played around your Reshiram. Good stuff. To be fair, if they didn't bench as many two-prizers like Squawk and Fez, maybe this could have been a bit more difficult. But even, okay, so even if they don't have, like, those two-prize liabilities in play, you can also just chase their one-prizers, and then you can work up until Charizard. Because ideally what you do, you can just go Dragapult early. You can go after, you know, Darmanitan or whatever on the bench. Go around the Zoroark. Don't hit into it. You set up damage on the Zoroark with Phantom Dive, and then you just clean up with Charizard. That's essentially probably how the matchup just plays out, usually, right? You just kind of clean up with Charizard at the end of the game. Like, if you can just set up a Charizard, like, one Charizard usually can take you 4 prizes. Like, it's pretty good. So, yeah. We'll see if my opponent has any trick to stop me. Even if they were to Iono me, it does not matter, because Quick Search for Boss is a broken combo. Like, they're checkmated. There's nothing they can do. If they leave the Dragapult alive, it doesn't make a difference. Like, they have to kill the Dragapult. Like, they gotta do something. They can't... There's too many big boys in play. It's like a checkmate board state, no matter which way you look at it. I love it. But let's see what they can do here. Crazy ways to win. Oh, like, I told you. I told you they had the Luxray. I called it. I called it. Who called it? I called it. I called it. I knew it. I knew they had a Luxray. I told you. Okay. That's fine. Actually, no, it's not. I called it. Okay, maybe I should have Nest Ball for Fez. Damn. Didn't actually expect them to actually have Luxray. Can they go into the Luxray? They have the harder tree. Oh, never mind. Their A-Spec is Scramble Switch. Alright, this is pretty bad. I was not expecting Luxray. Oh, but they don't have the boss. Alright, never mind. Didn't matter. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Well, I told you I wasn't surprised that they had it, but I didn't actually expect them to actually really have it there. But they didn't have the Gus, so we're chilling. That was close. That was crazy. Okay, we'll see what we top deck. Ultra Ball. Alright. We had Fez. They could have went like Iono Counter Catcher. I actually could have lost that. I was not expecting... I actually didn't think they had it. That's crazy. That doesn't matter now. Boss Burning Darkness. Okay, if you're playing against a Zoroark deck with no Luxray, it's probably a lot more free. I didn't expect that. Yeesh. So we're not having Fish is pretty bad because I can't just cherry pick the boss. I actually could have lost that still. Wow, okay. Because that came down to a boss, basically. They needed 2 Gusts in a row, though, to stop me. Because they also then had to reboss Dragapult back up. We'll see how this goes. This could be Tera Box, chat. No, it is Moon. No, we're going to get donked. No, they started Mew. Oh, what a sack. They had all the basics. They need Jungle. Nah, they got Carmine, bro. Oh, that's game. They're probably going to find Brew Bonnet, Booster Capsule, Pekron. Wow. This is a free matchup if we literally don't get donked. Or Brick, obviously. This matchup is insanely free. That's unfortunate. The Peck Donk is real. Pack opening chance part of the Scalper issues? Debatable. Zard Dunsparce? I don't have that build. I don't think I'll be playing that this stream anyways. Most Flex on me with a double Squawk ability. Alright. This is not good. They are drawing a gajillion cards here. This would have been a really good hand too if we didn't get donked. We had double Poffin, bro. Alright. Show me the booster capsule. Show it to me! Let's go! We have a chance to... And the Switch top deck for Cleffa is actually devious. Sick. Do we ever get Pidgeotto? Aw, my boy's prize. No Pidgey today. That's fine. Alright, we dodged Donk, chat. They drew, like, the most cards they couldn't, so we got lucky for sure. Low-key, do I just hold the hand? I have Jacq. I don't want to... They didn't do much, so, like, I actually don't really want to Iono. I'm kind of down just to keep the hand. Because we can just draw into, like, a candy. It's fine. Yeah, that's a pretty good... Okay, that's not bad. I'll take it. We kind of lean into Tard a bit, but it's fine. Just featuring Salamence? I just did a video on Salamence Frostlass. That's basically a Salamence deck. Now, there's a lot of pack opening channels. Pack opening content is also extremely easy to make. You just need an iPhone and money to buy the packs. Think of the fall there. Pokemon TCG live content is easy to make too, because you just need OBS and a computer that functions well, but Also, live content is harder because you need to be good at the game to have people like want to watch you consistently, in my opinion. Like a newer player, like who doesn't build meta deck, like builds like random binder drop stuff, could make YouTube content in theory, but that's not gonna do as well because like you people would rather just watch you play like meta decks, obviously. All right, this is fine. If we can find counter catcher, rare candy, this game's over. Seems like very few people are streaming live. I mean, yeah, the live is a fairly dead game, all things considered. Like right now, if like I'm there's probably not that many people. Like I'm probably right now the top channel on live at the moment, but I don't even know how many people are streaming the game. Bro, this new Twitch update sucks. Why does it look like TikTok? How do I, bro? This Twitch update is so bad. Yeah, there's 600 people in live right now, which actually is pretty high considering I'm probably the only one streaming the game. Wow, that was a sack. The rare candy top deck is real. Now we just need counter catchers. So we thin first so we can try to Drakloak and Arven. Actually, I don't even know if counter catch in the deck. You're half of them? Yeah, but even when like Azul is streaming and me, it's like still barely even 1,000, right? It's still just not high enough. Boss and counter catcher, let's go. It really just depends on like who's streaming at what time, obviously. Come on, we need an Arven or a boss. Bruh. Okay, we can get Fez. I think I can afford to get her one candy. I want to KO Roaring Moon here really badly. Nice. Oh, we got Iono counter catcher, bro. Even better. Just go Iono counter catcher, I think. Or do I want to save that play for later? It's probably better to save for later. This hand is kind of disgusting, so I think I do hold the hand. So it's probably just boss kill Moon. Well, we can't kill the Moon. I keep forgetting that. Kill this. For some reason, I thought Moon, we had KO Moon. We don't have KO Moon. I lied. Is Iono's Belly Bolt good? It's mediocre. Belly Bolt, Raging Bolt, probably is the best way to play it, but even then, I should have got a Dreepy. Maybe I should have got rid of the Zard, not the rare candy, because I could have had Pidgeot. Getting Pidgeot in play feels like insane. I don't know. Most everyone just wants shiny cardboard. I think, well, the good thing about like the TCG boom right now is that it's getting more people probably into the game. Especially with rotation and stuff. And the one thing I will say about Pokemon TCG Live, if I know people don't like the client, at the very least, this client does give you a pretty good what I'm trying to think of the why can't I think of the name? It gets a lot of people to play the game because it's a very easy, accessible thing to play, right? An Iono? What? Broken. My hand was so good. All right, what's our... That's not ideal. It's okay. We can make it work. Yeah, because the TCG is so easy... The TCG Live is so easy to access, a lot of people can get into the game, which is really good. Like, the growth of the game has been very much upward, even since TCGO was gone. Because TCGO was not as consistent as this. We just go Phantom Dive this turn, I think. But we'd be Giga Chun if we had a Pidgeot in play. Ooh, crazy. We need a Wolfie-like person for the TCG. The closest person to Wolfie is probably Tord or Azul, technically. Played your first tourney yesterday? Yeah, it's just a very, like, people are getting into the game a lot more quicker now, I find. Alright, what's our top deck? Okay. I don't even know if I want to play the Artazon. I don't really care about the... yeah, actually, get rid of that. I want to... I actually don't even know if I want to shuffle the deck, because I'd still probably prefer to find an Arven. Probably not. I think I just flip the script first. Nice. Take that. Give me something. I could at least Jet Headbutt. Obviously, yeah, Phantom. Well, do I want a Phantom Dive here? Yeah, I think so. Honestly, Jet Headbutt's probably fine in this situation. Just do that. At the very least, I want to get Pidgeot out. Yeah, we have Phantom Dive. All right. So I'm debating keeping the Sparkling Crystal in case I need to attack with Charizard a bit easier. Because I probably need to close the game out with Zard here. Should be okay, though. Let me just check my energy count real quick. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We just hit him with the Phantom Dive. We just put damage on the Pekkarunt. I'm down to put it all on Pekkarunt. Yeah, sure. I don't think it matters. Just put on the Pekkarunt. You had game with that energy? I didn't have game, did I? Oh, did I have game? Oh, I did have game, you're right. Wait. Oh, I could have taken a 4-prize turn, true. I didn't even realize. Ooh, true, chat. Broken deck. No, but I played the Arven, though. I had Counter Catcher. Oh, I did. Did I have game? I don't know. Whatever. It's honestly probably fine. I think I'm still probably still probably winning this anyways, but we'll see. I think I did have 4-prize turn. I even realized. I was just so lost in the sauce. But you can see why Dragapult is broken when you get a big bird in play, bro. Is it a mod for all that dark behind your cards, like the board? What do you mean by that? Nothing wrong with BMing? True. I don't know. Like, I think I'm fine regardless. I think they still got nothing anyways. It doesn't really matter. Unless they have, like, another... I don't know. They have to have, like, a Devo or something. I don't know. I think I'm fine. Yeah, they have nothing. It doesn't matter. Game over. I think I did have game. It's fine, though. Didn't really make a difference. It was pretty much... It was very tough for my opponent to win the game there. Depending on what we were able to do. What rank is this? I'm in Arceus tier right now. Why are people moon coping? I don't think it's unplayable. Moon is still good. I think it's fine. I think Moon's fine. Moon seems okay still. I'm doing good, gaming. Hope you're doing well too. Yo, we hit another Charizard deck. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. We're going second, so I can either go Cleffa or TM Evo. We'll see. It's not snowing anymore. It's just raining, but it's like icy rain, so it's like still pretty bad. Yeah, no worries, card plug. You just had lunch, and now it's dinner here in Canada. If their setup is mid... See, the nice thing about going second against Charizard is, like, they don't have Rotom anymore. They can't just go, like, Buddy Poffin Rotom instant charge and, like, destroy you the following turn. It's pretty good. We'll see if their A-Spec is Max Belt, though. It's tough to beat Max Belt. We'll see. And this matchup, I think I just need to avoid going down to 3 prizes if I can. What's for dinner? I have no idea. Snow in April, Canada moment? Yeah, big Canada moment. Okay, yeah, we definitely Team Evo. They're buddying me. But I can't get a Charmeleon now, but I don't need Charizard right away. Oh, Crystal is prize. Not ideal. Okay, we have Pidgeotto at least. Hawlucha's in there. Okay, that's fine. Kind of wish I had a Charmander in play here, too. That's all I have to do for now. We'll chill and see what happens. It's still snowing in Kingston. Yeah. I guess Kingston is more closer to the water, though. See what they got. They should have an Arven. They're probably going to Itchy Pollen me. Okay, we'll see what happens. Let's have the Pidgeotto. We have the Charmeleon. I don't know. I could have got Charmander instead of Drakloak to get a I kind of wanted to get a Charmander. Honestly, getting Charmander might be better because then I could get the Charmeleon down. Oh, they have nothing? Ooh. I'm not even going to bother Ionoing them then. See what our top deck is. Night Stretcher. Okay, we're looking for some stuff. Doesn't matter. I think I'd rather that. I'm not going to Iono them. They're not doing anything. Think of the fall there. Stoink. Artazon. We'll take that. Not going to play it. I don't want to give the... they're bricking. I don't want to give him free Charmander, though. Mouse pass. Maybe I should play the Artazon. Getting Charmander is kind of important here because I get the Charmeleon down and I can set up Charizard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't know. Maybe I should. To be fair, though, if they are playing Max Belt now, they can't use it. So maybe it's better we just let the Jamming Tower stay in play. Because if they ever go Max Belt, it's just Jamming Tower shutting it off. So it's like kind of chill. All right, let's see what we top deck here. I need to get Bird out. We need Bird or even Dragapult's like chill. No. That's pretty good, though. If this gets me Dragapult or Bird, we're chilling. Damn it. I don't want to Dragon Headbutt them in case their Ace-Spec is unfair stamp. It's just not worth it. Just going to pass again. No, I should have attached the active because I priced Crystal. Okay, misplay. I should have attached. I get Iono'd here. I should have attached the active. Well, they can also... I don't know. I should have attached active. I don't know. Maybe I should be playing the Artazon. I think it was fine to not play Artazon there. We just got unlucky. We haven't been able to find a Pidgeot or Drakloak or Dragapult or whatever. Maybe next turn we play Iono. Well, at the very least, I want to Phantom Dive their Pidgeot. I think I definitely have to aggressively chase Phantom Dive next turn. That's definitely the plan. Aggressive Phantom Dive on the Pidgey. All right, what's our top deck? Yay, there we go. Still down to keep the Artazon in play. Well, maybe I should play it. Getting a Dreepy works. I want to get a Charmander down. Yeah, I'll play it, sure. Maybe I should have done that first, but it's kind of important to get a Charmander. If I had Dragapult there, I also could have maybe went Quick Search Hawlucha, which would have been pretty big. Knock out their Charmander, but Phantom Diving their Pidgey is good. I also could KO that Duskull, but no, we definitely just... I don't want them to get a Pidgeot out, so let's just do this. They also have been doing nothing, so clearly their hand is like dead. It's probably fine to do this. What do you think about Enzork with our Chowdon for the draw? That could work, honestly. Maybe. It's just the problem with playing the Enzork. You have to play heavy End's Castle, right? Which is kind of the issue. Or you have to play a lot of switching cards. Because the Enzorks, unless you're attacking with them, they get stuck really easily, which is kind of the problem I have. It could be okay, though, for sure. But they can get stuck really easily. I don't know. It could work. It could work. I haven't tried Enzork outside of, like, an Enzork deck itself, obviously. But maybe in the future, I got to try it out. There he is. They can't KO me, right? Max Belt lets them... Actually, they can knock me out. They have a Max Belt. Yo, if they KO me with Max Belt, it's actually going to be pretty funny. Because then I immediately get punished for getting rid of the Jamming Tower. That's crazy. They may have it. If they don't have it, it's fine. They could Dusclops me, I guess, too. But their hand clearly sucks. So it's like probably not going to be there, but you never know. What do they got? Oh, they actually have it. Or they have the Dusclops, unless it's prized. It's not great. There's Pidgeot. Turo discard's good. As long as they don't Iono me here, it's fine. If they Iono, we have Bird in play. We have a Drakloak. It kind of sucks we had to prize the thing. We prized Sparkling Crystal. It makes things a little bit more complicated, but I think we'll be okay. We could probably just go Rare Candy Charizard and set up another Dragapult. They're getting Fez. That's pretty good too, but that is a good target to end the game with a boss, so I can't complain with it. I think I want to stay on odd pricing. Sure, Fez and a Dusclops. Why not? All right. Well, that's pretty annoying they do that, because now they can guarantee the kill on the Dragapult. Bruh. It's fine. We can try to set up maybe a play where we Phantom Dive and then Hawlucha kill Charmander. I like that, actually. Are they going to kill the Dragapult? Let's see. They could have a counter catcher, and they could knock out Pidgeot, which is also kind of scary. They could have the nuts, to be honest. Even like an unfair stamp or something would be nuts. Damn, that Fez could give them the broken cards. Let's see. Oh, 50 on the bench guy. Interesting. What's their play? Sparkling Crystal? Nope. Charmander is not bad, though. What are they cooking? If they don't take out the Dragapult here, this is like basically game over, probably. Like, it's pretty bad if they let Dragapult live, in my opinion. Oh, they have Kieran? What? Is that a knockout? Yeah, it is. 300 damage. Damn, okay. Alrighty then. That's crazy. Broken deck. That was a pretty good Fezandipiti. Okay. This is fine, though. I think we're in a pretty good spot still. We need a... Yeah, I think we're actually still in a great spot. We can set up, like, double stage 2. It's like GG's, basically. Oh, even better. Okay, let me just check the deck real quick. Make sure I have everything. So I need Hawlucha here. Psychic's in there. 3 fires. Perfect. Fez. Okay, so we fail the Artazon. I need Hawlucha. Start off with Drakloak. Perfect. Optimal Drakloak. This sets up like an insane turn 2 board. It's kind of crazy. And then Nest Ball. Saving Night Stretcher seems decent here. Flip the script first. Yeah, that's pretty broken. What the hell? It just gave me everything. Well, I mean, they got everything too, so it's only right I get everything too. Bah. All right. Recon Directive. Just Hawlucha and boss? Oh, yeah, we have game. Yo, yeah, okay, I'm trolling. We have game. Yeah, it's game. Okay, cool. That works. All right, the Hawlucha is paying off, man. Crazy. Broken Hawlucha. Okay, even if we didn't have game, it was like basically checkmate anyways, because no matter what, the Zard dies. Damn, it's pretty good. Cheeky 3-prize turn. Yeah, okay, even if I didn't have all this for game, it would have been game over anyways, most likely, because I just go KO the Charizard, or KO the Charmander, go down to 2, have a Charizard and Dragapult able to one-shot Zard. It was like checkmate no matter what. That's kind of cool, though. 3-prize turn works, too. All right, I'm liking the Hawlucha chat. Hawlucha's pretty good, not gonna lie. Hawlucha's good. I still want to put a Jamming Tower in here, though, for sure. This deck probably needs a Jamming Tower, and it might be a good 60. I'm liking it so far. Everything's checking out. You have the deck IRL? I don't think so. I'm liking the deck so far, though. It's felt decent. Yo, mirror match? Pff, that's crazy I drew that. We'll see if it's a mirror or not. Charizard by itself is a little bit tougher because they probably play Maximum Belt, but we'll see. I don't know Zard pulls a Journey Together deck. It is a Journey Together deck. It's broken. Okay, it is Charizard. We'll see if they're playing Max or Unfair Stamp. We shall see. All right, what's our top deck? Damn. Okay, we could still get, like, Pidgeot. I was like, yo, if we had Arven, this hand would be disgusting. Turn 2 Phantom Dive. All right, that's fine. You know what? It's decent enough. Probably could have switched, too. I don't want to waste all my stuff, though, just like that. That's fine. This hand's kind of gas, too. We'll take it. Yo, what up, Eddie? How we doing? I kind of didn't want to lose that Turo. Turo's a really good card against Charizard. It's fine, though. We want to threaten turn 2 Dragapult if possible. Cleffa's OP. Cleffa's very good. It's not as good as Rotom, because going first, it would be better to draw cards. If I was going first, I would have probably had turn 2 Phantom Dive. Most likely. But it's fine. Rotom is a pretty decent loss for this type of deck, but Cleffa's fine. It gets the job done. It's fine. Let's see if they got the double squad out here. Butterfree? Butterfree's... I'm not going to play Butterfree today, but I do plan on trying it soon. I got the Pidgeot out. It's a little spooky. And Iono? Jeez, no. Honestly, the hand was, like, fine. This hand's a little bit better, probably. Because at least we can get Pidgeot out. I want to get my Pidgeot out. I don't even know if it's in the deck. I haven't been able to prize check yet. So hopefully Pidgeot's not prized. Mist Energy? They're cooking. Okay, ideally we go Iono Counter Catcher, KO Double Duskull. Oh, they're going to Cleffa. That's fine. We definitely need to kill their ghosts. But we'll see what our top deck is. Pretty good. Start off with Drakloak. Like that. Pidgeot in the deck. Okay, good. Making sure my boy's in there. We can KO one Duskull, which I think I'm okay with. How often do you test IRL tournaments? Usually every week, whenever I go to my locals. Do I kill the Duskull? Or do I put damage on Charmander? That's not even bad either. They can kill the active this turn. They're going to take potentially 2 prizes. Put the 4. I think it's okay to KO a Duskull. I also thought about putting damage on Pidgeot there. They could also now go Max Belt Counter Catcher KO Pidgeot, which would be kind of scary. We'll see. Which deck variant is best for Zard? I have no idea. I'm trying Zard Pull to see how good it is, but I'm not too sure. Locals yesterday had Blood Moon inactive, which could not attack. Had Switch Nan and top deck Turo. That's crazy. Sometimes he's got it like that. No Dusknoir. Alright, that's fine. We have Boss in hand. If they don't kill the active this turn, I might go after Dusclops, try to set up damage on Charizard to KO it with my Charizard. This is definitely a weird matchup, but we'll see. They're open. None of the ETBs are sealed. They're all open. Okay, let's see what they got. Are they going to pop the Dusclops here? If they have Max Belt, they can knock out my active this turn. Which is actually pretty scary. But then I have to go Zard, KO. This is actually tough. Getting Max Belted here is bad. Honestly, I maybe should have just put damage on the Charizard. I don't know. It's like either way, it's kind of bad because like Dusknoir effectively does the same thing as Max Belt. So it's putting damage on my board. So I think it's fine. We'll see. They could knock out Pidgeot this turn if they go Dusclops, Counter Catcher. Okay, we'll see what they do. See what their play is. I want another turn of Pidgeot, ideally. Nice. No knockout. This is where KOing the Dusclops is going to be really good. Now, I think I'm, like, big chilling. So we just go grab a Charizard here. Want Drakloaks too, but getting Charizard is more important. And then I think I go... So they knock me out. They go to 240. There's no way I'm killing that. So I think we just go 3... 3. I don't think I'm going after their Pidgeot next turn. I don't think going after Pidgeot's going to be correct. I think just taking out the Dusclops is fine. What's our prize? Another energy? Am I going to Wisconsin? I'll be in Milwaukee, yeah. I'm going to Milwaukee. I won't be at Portland. I will be skipping Portland, but I will be at Milwaukee. Mamoswine 1, ask you to retreat before you evolve in the Quabble. Broken deck, yeah. Alright, let's see what they do. Defiance Band, Counter Catcher, kill Pidgeot. Do they have Unfair Stamp? I'm assuming they're not playing Max Belts. I think we probably would have seen it last turn if they had a Max Belt. Iono, see, that's okay, because actually this hand kind of was mid, other than the... Actually, yeah, nothing. Another Iono's good. I think I just hit with Charizard. I actually don't think I go Dragapult. I don't know. Okay, now do it. Yeah, I have to go Charizard. I can't really go Dragapult here. Run away for a coffee, but I'm back. What'd you miss? Not much. Just we're trying to make Pulsar work. Troll. Oh, so that's your ace spec. Okay. I think I just hit with Charizard. Going Dragapult feels like a trap. It's pretty good. See what Iono gives me, I guess. Not having Pidgeot out is a little annoying, but I think we'll be okay. No Drakloaks. That sucks. Maybe I should have Phantom Dive. No, I don't think it was correct. Not having Drakloak in play is actually pretty bad. Ooh. Okay, actually, I think now we're going to lose, because they're just going to go KO Dragapult with Counter Catcher. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I need Drakloak. Where are they at? But now we can play Counter Catcher. But I can't go down to 1, because then I die to Defiance Band. But I could maybe get Dragapult and take a 3-prize turn? I could win maybe with Dragapult if I set up another one. That's pretty bad. Going Cleffing for a turn might not be terrible, actually. Yeah, I think we just Cleffa for a turn. They're just going to Iono me, though. I don't know if this is correct. Briar? Bro, if I had Briar... Yeah. Maybe... See, we got to add Briar in this deck. It's like 2 games now where Briar could have won us the game if we had it. Thank you, Jester. Yeah, they're going to Iono. Probably should have. I think it was still correct to go Cleffa. I'm going to get Iono'd. If they... Okay, we could win the game if they don't Iono. They also could go Boss KO Dreepy with the Sparking Crystal on, which would also be pretty bad. So I should have maybe just waited to play the Crystal. I got punished for that. Oh, if they get 3 Charizard in play, I'm also screwed. We'll see. We'll see. It's a weird match. If they don't Iono me, I have a chance to win here. Okay, no Iono. Okay. We might win. We can take a 3-prize turn with Dragapult if we're lucky. Okay. We're close. I think we're like 1 piece away from winning. Boss on Char? No, if I KO the Charizard, they go down to 1 prize and they just kill me with the other Charizard. I have to win this turn. I lose otherwise. We have 2 candies in the deck. And 3 Arvens. The odds are not too bad. What? Not off the fence, bro. Don't do this to me. What? I whiffed? Dude, no way. What? What do you mean I didn't get a way to find rare candy off 5 cards, bruh? Damn. That was a big whiff. We still have... I have a play, though. I can still go Counter Catcher, Iono, Trap, Fez. No, I don't think it does anything, though. Crap. I mean, I have to, right? Because they're just going to boss for game. Damn it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I did the best I could. I whiffed. I guess I could have maybe went with another Drakloak there. But I still need an energy, which I didn't have. Damn it, bro. You can still Iono a pull candy. That's not going to happen. My other pull is prized. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm like debating if I want to even Iono here. Iono to 1. Because they need energy boss to win. They're going to guarantee like Turo here, though. Okay, I should have Night Stretchered for second Drakloak, so I misplayed there too by not doing that. I actually don't think it's correct to Iono here. Yeah, I think I have to Iono still. Okay, we'll see. I should have Night Stretcher for Drakloak. They might be locked with energies. Yeah, but the problem is they have... The problem is they have Turo, most likely. That was a really big energy surge, because now we can shuffle the deck and try to refine boss. What's my elo? We're in Arc tier. They have Pidgeot. They have to move the Fez. They need energy boss to win. I don't think they have it. That's pretty bad, too. That's fine, though. They still can't get the energy back. I doubt they play 7 energy. I mean, yeah, we got unlucky we whiffed. We had a good amount of outs to winning that last turn. So that's very unfortunate. We had a ton of outs to winning there. It's very unfortunate we did end up whiffing that last turn. We definitely could have won. Thoughts on Hydrapple? Hydrapple's cool. Damn, bro, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. We drew 6 cards there to pull off a combo. We did enough thinning and we still whiffed. We just got unlucky that previous turn, sadly. Yeah, I think it's GG's. I don't think I can win this now. Switch? I mean, they needed Switch boss, right? I think it's probably game over, though. Oh my god, if they didn't Turo, I actually had game. That's crazy. Huh. Your deck just lost? We got unlucky. We had 3 Arvens in the deck. Fez, Drakloak. We did enough thinning. Dude, we got unlucky. There's the Arven. How do I win this? I don't think I can. Now I do think the game is just over. Yeah, we had a chance to win and we just whiffed it. There's nothing I can do. They just go boss for game next turn. Damn it. Attack with Pult? Pult doesn't win me the game, though. Yeah, we have to attack with Pult. Yeah, they have Pidgeot. They probably have it. They have Zard in hand. I can't beat that. They have Zard in hand. They just go Charizard, Quick Search Boss. Nothing I can do. We got unlucky. Had we not whiffed the Arven somehow off of all that draw we did, we probably could have... We had game the following turn, right? We whiffed. Unfortunate. This play almost worked, but they should have it. They just need a boss in deck. Nothing I can do. Maybe if we did take out their Pidgeot earlier, I could have won the game. This is definitely a weird, complex matchup for sure. This is a hard matchup for us to navigate. There's nothing I could do. Yeah, quick search for boss. Close, man. We got unlucky, we whiffed. If we didn't whiff that turn, it would have been GG's, right? Nothing I can do. Yeah, unlucky. Unlucky on our end. There you go, folks. That is my Dragapult Charizard deck in action. Again, I think this deck is really strong right now and is probably my favorite way to play both Dragapult and Charizard. It's one of my favorite decks to play right now in general. I've been a big fan of this deck, and, you know, it's done me well in the past, so I thought, why not try it in the new rotation format? I'm a big fan of Pidgeot. Pidgeot's just so good. Just, I don't know, just being able to abuse Quick Search is so, so nice. And again, this is not a normal, like, Dragapult deck. It doesn't play the Dusknors. You're not playing Buddy. You're not trying to be, you know, like a slow, you're not going on a slow approach. You're trying to be aggressive with the Sparkling Crystals and the heavy rare candies and the Cleffa. You're just trying to be aggressive, set up fast Phantom Dive, set up damage for Charizard, sweep with Charizard, set up checkmate board states. A lot of cool things you can do with this deck, and I'm a big fan of it for sure. So definitely give it a try if you have it already, as it's one of my favorite decks to play right now. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 76/80,000 subs here on the channel. Be cool if you help me reach that goal by subbing down below. You can check out the sponsors down below. Get anything over there, use code LDF, and check out my second channel for even more content from me. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.